What if Elbaf isn't just another island in One Piece, but the arc where Usopp possibly defeats a god? According to this theory, Oda has been building Usopp's character for over 1,000 chapters, and Elbaf is the culmination of his entire journey. The theory says it all begins in Little Garden. That's where Usopp first declared his dream of going to Elbaf and becoming a brave warrior of the sea. But more importantly, the theory claims Little Garden set up Brogy as a symbolic master figure for Usopp. Because Elbaf mirrors Little Garden so closely, the theory argues this is intentional payoff. It even claims that the first giant defeated by Imu, referred to here as Gunkmu, is connected to Brogy, meaning Usopp will eventually defeat Imu, free his master, and save the giants, fully achieving his dream. The theory also suggests Little Garden foreshadowed Heracles, the man who trained Usopp during the time skip. It claims Heracles may secretly be Louis Arnault, the author of Brag Men, a book about unbelievable myths that later proved true. That idea, the theory says, represents Usopp's entire character, lies manifesting into reality. It connects this further to Nolan the Liar and the Golden City. For years, Nolan's story was dismissed as false, but with the revelation that much of the ancient world was flooded, the myth may have been true all along, again reinforcing the theme, lies becoming truth. The theory then points to Skypeia, where Usopp first jokingly called himself a god. Since Enel equated fear with godhood, the theory suggests Usopp will defeat Imu not through raw strength, but through fear. It claims Imu may ultimately fear Usopp, turning God Usopp from a running joke into destiny. It also argues Elbaf parallels Thriller Bark. Oars mirrors Loki, and Imu's strange existence is compared to characters like Sindri and Perona. Because Sindri was freed through restored memories, the theory says Brook could help restore someone's memories in Elbaf through music, while Usopp breaks Imu's control. Imu, possibly having both a ghost-like presence and a real body, is also highlighted, with the real body being the key to defeat. Then the theory brings up Dressrosa. Usopp versus Sugar is framed as direct foreshadowing. Sugar erased people and altered reality, similar to how Imu may control the world. When Usopp defeated her, he became God Usopp. He lied, but still became the hero everyone needed. The theory says this mirrors the future clash between God Usopp and God Imu. Finally, the theory focuses on Elbaf's legendary weapons, Ragnir and Excalibur. Ragnir is described as a Mjolnir-like hammer that may require worthiness or immense strength, while Excalibur ties into a King Arthur, parallel with Harujden becoming king of the giants. The theory suggests characters like Loki and Jarul may be Domi reversed, leading to matchups like Luffy versus Loki, Harujden versus Jarul, and Brook and Usopp versus Imu. For Usopp to save Brogy and free the giants, he must somehow acquire Ragnir, even if it seems impossible. From Little Garden to Skypeia, Thriller Bark, and Dressrosa, the theory says every arc has been building toward this moment. The boy who lied about being a brave warrior finally becomes one. The liar becomes legend, and God Usopp may stand against God Imu, not as a joke, but as destiny.